Hello everyone, Gifted Soul here for another pick a card reading, and this pick a card reading is going to be regarding finances and career. Pretty much just giving you advice on how to obtain more blessings and rewards and how to increase your finances and maybe what's the next step for you for your career, or how you can boost your career. What can you do to get a career started? Even if you don't have one, you can get started by taking the advice that is given here in this reading. Keep in mind that these are general for a collective, not meant to resonate for everybody, so please do keep that in mind. Take it as it resonates, leave the rest behind if it doesn't. Keep in mind that readings are not the substitute for any legal, financial, medical, or any type of advice you will need to get from a qualified professional. Free will is the way of life, and we are all in control of our own destinies at the end. So I am using 2 decks. So the top card you see is the Angel of Abundance Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue and Grant Virtue. I had purchased this a while back and just was able to pick it up out of the mail today. And then Life Purpose Oracle card by Doreen Virtue, which I've had in my collection for a while. Just don't hardly use it on my readings, on the pick a card readings, but I'm going to try to use it more. So I pulled 3 from the Angels of Abundance Oracle, and then the very bottom card is from the Life Purpose. And again, we're just going to tune in, see what is available for you coming for your finances or career, or telling you how to move forward in these aspects of your life and how to gain success. So take advice accordingly. Alright, so this is 1, 2, and 3. Please pick a set. I will prefer only one set, being that it is quite a few cards. But if you feel called to pick multiple, pick at your own risk. That is fine, but just remember that, again, picking multiple sets, especially when there's multiple cards, more than 1 or 2 cards, it will maybe possibly have the potential to confuse you. So keep that in mind. I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you did not get a chance to pick, just pause and rewind the video. So this is set number 1. Let's see. Detox your friendships. So your abundance flow is being affected by the people whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are aspiring, generous, and supportive. So it is possible that you're giving too much of your time to people who are not giving you that same time back in return. These are people that may have ghosted you, but then every once in a blue moon they come back to talk to you because they want something, or they need you to help them with something. Maybe somebody is using you, or maybe this is just how this person is and it's coming across as if they're using you. So pretty much this is about setting boundaries with these friends or whoever it is, and letting them know that you are not somebody to just be on call when they need something. You are there for everybody, and this is why people are pulled towards you. So they try to take advantage of your kindness, and you are a very good friend, and it's time for you to put your foot down with them and say, hey, I can't continue to give and not get anything back. So yeah, you need to set those boundaries, because it looks like you're coming out of things. It doesn't have to even be money. You're coming out of things that are hindering you in other aspects of your life. So for most of you, this is money wise. You are helping people too much financially, maybe. Time to kind of put a stop or slow that down. Put a stop to it, or just slow it down, because I feel like you have been doing it too much. This doesn't necessarily say to cut off your friends. You can, but it's just saying to put your foot down with them. So our second message is let go of guilt. And I feel like this goes back to detoxing your friendships as well. This is how you're going to increase. All of these messages tell you how you're going to increase your flow of abundance, financial wise, and maybe career. So let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. So to me, this means, for those of you who have picked this set, it goes back to detoxing your friendships, because I feel like maybe you feel guilty. Maybe you have wanted to kind of let them go, or let them or tell them how you are feeling about constantly having to do things and they're not doing anything for you. Maybe you feel guilty about feeling like you need to go that route and tell them what you need to tell them, but this is about you letting go of that. You are only doing what is best for you. And then we have bountiful nature. You spend time in nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath the tree, garden, sit underneath the stars, or do some other activity to connect with limitless vastness. Okay, so this is about obviously spending time in nature, going on walks, maybe starting a garden or just doing something that allows you to nurture your connection with nature, even Mother Nature. Even go outside, dance in the rain, be childlike. There's a girl, she's a little girl here, and she has angel wings. She's very innocent, so they want you to go outside and play and get your hands dirty and just spend time in nature. Even just sit in the grass and just stare at the stars, or sit in the grass and just appreciate everything that is around you in the world, because we do have a lot of beautiful stuff that we kind of take for granted sometimes. So this will be able to pick you up when those friends that you may have to let go of are not there. And maybe your career possibly has something to do with nature. If not, maybe it's something you need to look into. Also, your career could have to do with maybe you have started a business or have been thinking about starting a business with your friends, or maybe you have already and it's kind of getting to the point where it's not healthy for you. So it's time to either let it go or put your foot down. Our life purpose, flowers. So that is nature again. So either you're possibly maybe strongly connected to flowers at this time, or need to be, or again, it must be something to do with your career. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So part of your life purpose is possibly maybe some holistic healing with flowers, whether for other people, or maybe just learning about flowers and teaching others about them. Again, there's flowers in nature as well. So yeah, and I feel like flowers are going to help you. Also, being connected to flowers is going to also help you with your career. It's going to help heal certain aspects of career and finances by spending time around nature and flowers and like different stuff that is natural, stuff that is on the outside world. So that is for set 1. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. I wish you love and light. Paid readings. You will be able to find information about those in the description boxes below on all my videos. I wish you love and light, and I hope you have a wonderful day. So set 2. Let's see what we have here. Words of abundance. So what we're looking into is how you can increase your finances or boost your career, or just advice to help you move forward in those aspects of your life. So you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you attract for yourself and others. So this is about speaking certain words. I did a reading for my sister, and the message was she had got this card as one of her messages, and this is about maybe you throw the word around, maybe you throw the word I'm broke around too much, or I don't have this, or I don't have that. You constantly keep speaking that, and you're only attracting for you to stay in the same position. So if you say you're broke, and trust me, it's hard not to say, but it does actually make a difference. It does actually keep you stuck, and it does prevent you from moving forward and getting whatever it is that you need. So just be careful with the words that you use. So make sure, just watch your vocabulary when it comes to money. Do not use words like broke or I can't, or I don't all the time, or certain things like that is a negative connotation for the universe. And it is what you end up attracting when you keep saying those things. So successful funding. So it says, your idea is divine guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to you. So this is about having resources and things in front of you to be able to start a business or be able to move your career or financial state in a positive direction and have long-term success. However, you need to go through with this idea. The idea that you have, it's guided and has been given to you by a higher source, whether it's God, angels, universe, or any other higher spiritual entity. They have come to you, sharing the knowledge, and also maybe you could be eligible for some loans or some type of help that is going to help you. Some type of aid that is going to help you, whether it's money or just somebody that knows about business helping you. So that this also is validation that the idea you have not only is a divinely guided, but it is something you should go through with. Yeah. So let's look and see. Focus on your priorities. When you put your focus, where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. So this is all about dedicating your time to what is important and leaving, everything else behind for the time being. Also, yourself is a top priority as well in order for you to really get things done. Also, this is about maybe not letting go of procrastination. Focus on the most important things. Organize and just make a priority list so that you can keep things organized and on track. And from there, you will be able to really get things done and check your list off one by one. And this is going to help you. And also, I feel like finding this funding is an important priority that you've either been putting off or you've just been maybe getting turned down for. But it is going to be successful. You just have to give it time and look in the right places. So this is our life purpose message, and it says children. So maybe you have children that are your priority. Maybe you have a career, or maybe you are needing to look into a career that involves children. Your life purpose involves helping and teaching and healing children. So whether that is a doctor, whether that is a social worker, whether you are a mom, or maybe becoming a mom possibly in the future at some point, or having, whether even if it's adoption, you are meant to work with children in some way. Also, this is about your inner child. Your inner child is going to help motivate you to getting all of these things done. Also, this is about you using your imagination. So yeah, that is for set 2. You guys just have to organize your thoughts, organize and prioritize, your spending and making sure you're getting on top of things. The problem with set 2 is that you are procrastinating. So yeah, that is for set 2. Thank you. Please like, share, subscribe. I wish you guys love and light, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I do paid readings. All information in the description boxes below. Yeah. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So set 3. So we're looking into how to boost your career, advice about finances, career, whatever spirit wants to reveal. But this is more so financial and career-based reading here. So we have release jealousy. Oops. So, jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something in the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. So, pretty much this is about Instead of comparing yourself to others, allow for others' achievements to inspire and motivate you. This is about knowing that it maybe possibly can take time. People work at their own pace, so maybe just because another person is at a higher level than you doesn't mean you can't get there. It just may take a little time for you to get there. So don't be hard on yourself when you're not getting there as fast as you would like or as fast as other people. That's okay. When you take your time and it is happening at a slow pace, that means that every little thing is going to get done correctly, and there won't be anything missing. So be grateful, because slow progress, even if it is slow, it is progress. It's steady progress. It's progress nonetheless. And even if it is slow progress, um, that just means everything is happening in the order that it is supposed to. So allow it to take time. The best inventions were not created overnight. It took multiple tries, tests, and challenges. So do keep that in mind. The most successful people took time to develop their products and their tools for us to use, and it was not easy, and it did not happen overnight. So financially and career-wise, this is for you. Do not be upset because somebody has reached a higher level before you did. It's okay. You can do it. It takes time. You are not out of time. So it is safe for you to receive. So the more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. So this is about set 3. Allowing yourself to receive from others. And asking for possibly exactly whatever it is that you are needing. You don't have to worry about where it comes from or anything like that. Just allow for somebody else to do something for you. And maybe this is the problem. There are people that are willing to help you, but maybe you are prideful. Maybe you don't want people to think less of you, or maybe you don't want to feel like they think that they're better than you. So you tend not to ask for things because you're afraid. It's time to open up and just ask because you need it. You definitely need it, and I feel like somebody will be willing to help you. God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. So this goes back to, it is safe for you to love. There's plenty of people that want to help and want to share with you, but you are not asking. Maybe you have been asking, but you have been doing it indirectly. You're not being confident with asking people for things. You're just afraid of so many scenarios happening here. So you kind of close off to the idea, and you just continue to not be able to move forward because of that. It's really time now for you to ask for help. And God is going to bring you help. He already has, but you have to ask. There is somebody I feel like you can ask, and somebody will help you. So school, so life purpose. So the answer that you're seeking involves going back to school. So maybe you're needing funding for school, or maybe you need someone, maybe your life purpose is going back to school because it's some qualification that you need that you may not have, or it may be that you are meant to teach something in school to someone. So I feel like this is going to help you. So going back to school and possibly teaching something is what you is a part of. It's not necessarily the only thing you are meant to do, but a part of your life purpose is to add this into your life. But yes, so maybe you're thinking about going back to school, or maybe you're wanting to do something that involves you getting more education. Maybe you've already gotten that education and you're not using it to its benefit. You have that education, so use it. So that is for set 3. I wish you guys love and light, and thank you for tuning in and watching my videos. And I want to thank you to all of those who have newly subscribed as well as returning subscribers. I appreciate it very much. I have gotten recently about 20 subscribers due to me doing my live streams. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys do stick around and give me a chance, because I do try to do stuff like this often. It encourages me when people stick around for me to keep doing this for you guys. I wish you guys love and light. Please be sure to share with anybody you know and let them know that this is what I do, and I would very much like to meet different people. So come join me in live. And also I do paid personal readings as well. I offer free things sometimes as well, and I also do recorded video content. So I wish you guys love and light, and I will see you guys in the next one.